An influential conservative group is making plans to try to stop former President Donald Trump from winning the Republican nomination. ABC's Rachel Bade has this story from Washington.
A powerful conservative group preparing a last-ditch effort to stop Donald Trump from winning the nomination. ABC News has learned that Americans for Prosperity, a deep-pocketed group funded by billionaire Charles Koch, plans to endorse an alternative to the former president. And not only that, they'll shell out millions of dollars to boost that as yet unidentified candidate.
This says that there are major Republican donors who are convinced that this race is not over yet. No one has actually voted yet in the Republican primaries, and we've all seen the polling, but there are a lot of folks that still want to see an alternative emerge, and they are going to put some big dollars behind someone other than Donald Trump.
The effort coming just 50 days out from the Iowa caucuses, and at a time when many believe Trump has all but sewn up the Republican nomination. But according to internal group memos reviewed by ABC News, Republican voters are still up for grabs in critical early states that often decide the nominee. Americans for Prosperity's research showing that 40% of voters in Iowa and New Hampshire believe the primary season hasn't even started yet. And as many as 75% may be open to a Trump alternative. Indeed, public polling in early states showing a closer race than meets the eye. In Iowa and New Hampshire, for example, Trump leading by just over 25 points, not 45 as he is nationally, and former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley gaining on him.
It suggests to some people that are looking at this that when people are actually engaged in the primary, when they're seeing the messaging, when they're thinking about it the way they are in the early voting states, this is not a hypothetical, and then it becomes real.
Americans for Prosperity has more than $70 million in cash on hand, according to its most recent FEC filing. But despite that impressive haul, experts think the conservative group's anti-Trump effort is a long shot.